Okay, there we go. Of course.
Dear God,
Oh my God, why?
I'm writing this letter
Why?
to you.
There we go. All right, guys, give us a second if you're on YouTube or the other thing. Guys, give us a second. Okay, yeah,
like
of course.
this shit ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Spending all this money on the studio, being away from my family, doing all these shows. I don't know, man, but it's my dream, and I really feel like I gotta chase it. Here we go. I probably won't make it to the top, but I'ma try. Cause when I look into my son's eyes, I can see the whole world and I wanna give it to him, nothing less. And I think about my life, we blessed. Compared to some others, I cannot complain. But my thoughts are
Einstein.
stagnant, I'm stuck in my pain. Caught in a drought and I'm praying for rain. Please God, let it rain on my enemies. Trying to drain me of this energy, I can't lie. I be getting tired all the time, let it pass by. Cause I know that I really do deserve this. Fighting deep depression, only happy on the surface. It's like I know what to do, but don't know how to do it. A beautiful view, another day being human. If I don't make it, I'll be looking stupid. Spending money on the music, maybe I'm just being foolish. Send me a sign, send me a sign. I need you to send me a sign, send me a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind, losing my mind. Send me a sign, send me a sign. I need you to send me a sign, send me a sign. I feel like I'm wasting my time, wasting my time. I ain't never been a quitter, no I don't quit. I ain't never quit shit, but I don't bitch. Trying to get some money on me, but I know how the game goes. Never save hoes, yeah I learned it from Kobe. I was fucking Amber, rendezvous with Candace, waking up to Brittany, then I'm calling Alex at the same time. No, I was wrong, forgiven from the Lord, but the memory is burned in my mind. Let me fast forward, now I stay committed and I don't have regrets. I'm just trying to figure out how to get a check. Without a 9 to 5 and it all come legit. I can make it at the trap, but I'm living for my kid. Knocking out the door, but they won't open it. If it stay locked, I'ma kick it in. I am not perfect, no I do not pretend. Just an imperfection, learning how to be a man. Send me a sign, send me a sign. I need you to send me a sign, send me a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind, losing my mind. Send me a sign, send me a sign. I need you to send me a sign, send me a sign. I feel like I'm wasting my time, wasting my time. Every day I'm praying for my brother that I don't get a phone call that he got shot. Cause I'ma go crazy, I'ma lose it if I find out that he coming home in a box. I do this for you, my biggest supporter. We was hugging crying when you said you want a daughter. We can go harder, we can go farther. I'ma figure out how to be a better father. Sometimes I'll be gone, I'll be back in the morning. And I don't know if separation is worth it. I don't wanna miss the first steps that you take. I wanna be there for mistakes that you made. I wanna be known, yes I wanna be great. But I gotta stay true, no I cannot be fake. I don't want regrets and I don't wanna hate. But I guess that's the risk when you chasing the cake. Send me a sign, send me a sign. I need you to send me a sign, send me a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind, losing my mind. Send me a sign, send me a sign. I need you to send me a sign, send me a sign. I feel like I'm wasting my time, wasting my time. I don't know what's wrong with me lately, cause I've been faithful, I hustle daily, and it feels so right, but it feels so wrong. It feels so wrong, it feels so right, but it feels so wrong. Where did I go wrong?
Well. Oh my God, what the fuck is... There we go. Okay, cool. Cool.
Q.
Almost there.
I really do deserve it. I've been getting nervous, lost in existence, trying to find a purpose. Things ain't been the same, man. I'm on another plane. I'm on another level while they still playing games. Staying low key with my girl, saving paychecks. Working like a bank, cause I'm steady gaining interest. Features need a contract. We the ones who up next. Fourth world independent fire when we drop wet. Contact high when you riding in my back seat. Stop by the stove for a swisher and an iced tea. On my way to see my boy soy coil for some nice green. Break it down on the kitchen table, smoking, then I leave. Leave them with some peace. People love to hate. Playing nice to your face, but they really fake. Coming up quick, but I hope not late. You get ready for the flood, I'ma open up the gate.
They ain't ready. They ain't ready.
All right, come
They don't
on.
really know me. They ain't ready.
Always a pain in the
They ain't
butthole.
ready.
It's always a pain in the butthole to start this shit. Pain in the butthole.
They ain't ready for me. They ain't ready.
They ain't ready for this stream.
Know me. They ain't ready.
We ain't ready for this stream.
Low key. They ain't ready.
Technical problems.
For me.
Oh, you know what
Computer's
else?
not working, graphic card not updated. Gotta put in the drivers. Okay, guys.
You know what else sounds really good?
What's that?
An Italian ice.
All right, folks. Y'all ready to do this shit?
Frozen lemonade.
That's flavor.
The baby's screaming.
We got exciting news for everybody. Fantastic news for everybody out there.
I'm pregnant.
Alien Baby 2017.
It's coming. Year of the Aliens, I already called it.
What if this is the year they discover Bigfoot instead?
Hey guys, whoever's
already
in the
been
stream,
discovered.
I just want to say what's up. Gangsta, oh, we ready. Justin is. What's up, bro? If you guys were listening to that, that's Brandon Kyle on SoundCloud. He listens to our podcast. I like his stuff, so I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, folks, we're about to start this show here. We're going to be talking about Mark Zuckerberg and how he's a piece of shit. Yes. I was digging my nose. Okay.
It's the best way to find treasure.
All right. Oh, shit. What the fuck? All right, here we go.
Hold on.
For what? Oh, you, sir, are on top of your oh, shit. I almost didn't record the episode. As in, I have an external recorder that needs to be on. I'm going to do that real quick there for you folks. So, just to say. Here we go.
Hey, Facebook. Late night show coming at you hot.
Late night.
Yeah. It's the Red Eye Show.
I really missed being on it last week. Because that was the first episode I've ever missed.
There was one.
Oh, there's
no,
one.
after your first episode, you missed
Yeah.
that. And then,
Yeah. Then I came back.
there we go. All right, the recorder is going. Boom. Show.
The mature audience only. This program is not intended and is not suitable for audience under the age of 17. May contain the pervasive, crude, the bad word, the bad language, bad content, including the strong profanity, the overt, explicit sexual dialogue, and drug reference.
Welcome to the show. It's Einstein's Kryptonite, the 13th most downloaded podcast in the world. This is episode 33. That's right. I'm here with Flapjack, my trusty co-pilot over there. What the fuck? Oh, there we go.
G'day, mates.
There he is. And Black Widow is back.
Hi.
We actually have some really good news. The Einstein's Kryptonite family is going to be gaining a new member. Black Widow is pregnant with Flapjack's child. He's like, I don't even remember.
Oh, shit. When did that happen?
April
You were probably
Fools.
drunk.
Probably.
So what do you want to name your child? Abortion?
My God.
Charlotte? Is it a boy or
Charlotte.
a girl? Did you find out yet?
We don't know
If it's a
yet.
girl, Charlotte. If it's a boy, Wolf
Tarantula.
Spider. Wolf Spider.
I like tarantula better.
Wait, when did we have sex?
You were really
I was
drunk.
gonna say, if that ever happened, Flapjack over there would definitely remember.
What if he got you
that
pregnant?
nice? Was that good?
What would you do with the baby if you had a little Flapjack in you?
I'm not pregnant. I don't want to think about being pregnant. It's the whole reason for the IUD inside of my lady bits right now. There is no pregnancy.
Would you kill my unborn son?
Oh my god.
Or daughter.
Well, yeah, I'm actually
What
definitely
if it's
having.
both?
I'm definitely having all daughters.
What if you have
A
a
Hermie?
Karma's a bitch.
A Hermie baby?
What if you have a child that has a tail and balls for chin, like balls dangling off its chin? Would
I
you
don't
love
know.
it the same?
It's
Yes,
definitely going
I
to be a
would.
fetal alcohol. Well, a half.
It's gonna
fetal
come out drunk.
I'm
Yeah.
not the one who's pregnant. Let's
It's coming out
get
drunk.
that out. there.
Oh god.
I bet if you fucking got her pregnant,
Wait, can semen be drunk?
yeah,
Can
dude.
sperm be drunk?
I bet if you got her drunk, a fucking 6-pack of beer would just come out of her. You would have,
Poops out a 6-pack.
yeah.
Ew, I don't want to poop.
How many months is it? 10 months?
9.
Whatever.
Let's hope
I
not.
was off by
Jesus,
1.
how are you that?
I don't fucking know. I've never been pregnant.
But I have no words.
What would you do if you gave birth to a 6-pack of beer? Tall boys.
I don't want to squeeze that out. I don't want that in
Probably
me.
hurt less than a baby,
Ew.
especially
don't
if it comes
know.
out bottom first.
I don't want to think about this
A
anymore.
6-pack?
Nasty birthing.
But, like, one at a
everything.
time.
No,
No.
nasty.
It's on the webbing.
Oh, okay.
You know? That would suck. Because it would come out. It has to come out either
Like
all
fully
6 coming out
boxed.
like this,
Okay.
or they would kind of come out the other. It just is going to hurt.
You guys, this all started just because I said I was craving something, and then they just went on this. I'm sorry.
So we're going to drink our newborn son child.
Yep.
That'll be exciting.
Sunchild.
Welcome to the show, folks. Episode 33. I hope y'all enjoyed Cardboard Steve on the last episode. We definitely want to get him back on with Black Widow and do like a 4-way. What? We have 4 mics.
Yeah.
You dirty fucks.
Where's the other mic?
It's over there. Anyways, we're going to jump into the first segment. We're going to talk about Oh, and I want to say I'm sorry for the late show tonight, live streamers. So many technical difficulties.
More than usual.
Yeah, that shit doesn't. I was afraid the show wasn't even going to happen. But we're going to jump into the feels, folks, where we talk about how we feel and our emotions and stuff. But we're going to talk about a piece of shit by the name of Mark Zuckerberg, even though we're using his fucking platform to stream.
Well, I don't
if we
know.
get
I don't
banned?
know if he's a piece of shit. I haven't made up my mind yet.
You don't know about this?
Nope.
Who wants to tell the story?
I don't even really know the story.
Okay.
Something
He's-
about Hawaii.
Yeah, he bought a 700-acre island called Kauai, and that was back in 2014. And he's suing all the people who used to live there because they haven't left yet, and he wants the island to himself, the 700-acre
Hold
island.
on, though, because there's a lot of farmers who have inherited a bunch of property. I guess it's grandfathered in. They get the own.
Right, well, they've lived there for hundreds of years.
Yeah. So no matter what happens, they have this property, and it's a very small amount of property too.
Yeah,
So this asshole's trying to turn Kauai into his personal fucking Dr. Evil laboratory.
Yeah, which he should have the right to. He's got, what, 6th richest person in the world?
Is he?
According to Vanity Fair, he is.
Oh, Brandon Martin. There you are, buddy. Did you
There's
get
our
pink
boy.
eye yet from that last episode, Cowboy? No, I haven't. That's why I'm wearing glasses. So that way I
You
just...
should have brought safety glasses in.
Yeah. Because I was ripping... If you missed the last episode, I farted in the mic a lot.
I felt it all the way
Did
from
you?
Houston.
Did you like that? Did you
didn't-
think it was a nice little touch?
It's funny you did this when I was away because I feel like I would have not allowed that.
What are you going to do? Slap the mic out of my ass?
Out of your
Or
ass.
into it.
So,
Beat you.
Mark Zuckerberg, the 9th richest man in the world?
6.
6th.
Whatever, who's counting?
Apparently.
How's that guy keep getting richer and richer?
Because more people get on.
I
Well,
thought he
they
fucking
bought
sold
Instagram,
Facebook.
too.
Oh, did he?
Oh,
Yeah.
he did, yeah.
But I don't know. He's suing motherfuckers for land.
That they lived in and their families lived in for hundreds of years.
Like I've heard. I've never been over there to Hawaii,
Me neither.
which I don't really consider America.
It shouldn't. It's really not.
But those native folks over there don't like the white guy, the white people.
I just
The white
picture
man.
a bunch of Johnny Tsunami's grandpas just running around, just being like mahalo,
Yeah, they don't
Like surfing,
They don't like
hanging
us
ten,
white
eating
guys.
coconuts.
Yeah.
I think they
The white
do
devils.
because we come over there and pour a
bunch of money into that state as tourists. So I think they appreciate
Yeah,
us
but
a little bit.
we got Mark Zuckerberg, the biggest white devil of them
Zuckerberg.
all,
There's no
whatever
one.
the fuck his name is, trying to steal their shit and sue him. But look what he says. In response to news reports, Zuckerberg made a personal statement on his Facebook page. You know what would be a good fight?
Wait, what's his personal statement?
Tom from MySpace and Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah. I want to see that fight go down. I'm going for Tom because he's a washed up alcoholic in a ditch right now.
I like Tom. He was one
No,
of
he's
my
not.
first
He's
friends.
a fucking millionaire and traveling the world. And he's like 30.
Don't think he is.
Yes, he is. He's
Also,
a photographer.
don't think he's 30.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think he's 30.
He's in
either.
his 30s and he's a millionaire traveling the world.
Okay, it would be nice to see them fight. So,
I'm taking Tom.
So in the comments, who would you like to win the fight?
Tom.
Tom or Mark? Some of you may be too young, if you're on you now, to know who fucking Tom is.
If you don't know who Tom from MySpace is, then
Then get out of here.
yeah, beat it.
Anyways, so on his personal Facebook page, Zuckerberg says, trying to clear up this situation where he's trying to sue everybody, to find all these and I quote, to find all these partial owners so we can pay them their fair share. We fulfilled what is called a quiet title action for most of these folks. They will now receive money for something they never even knew they had because people have inherited some land they don't know they have. No one will be forced off the land, Zuckerberg wrote, even though he wants his own private island. Quote, we love Hawaii and we want to be good members of the community and preserve the environment. We look forward to working closely with the community for years to come.
As long as they're not
it's-
on his island.
Yeah, right?
Aren't there so many thousands of little tiny islands out in the middle of nowhere? Why does he have to have this one where people live? Can't he find an empty one?
He could probably build his own island if he wanted
Seriously.
to. Sixth richest person. I'm pretty sure he can build islands.
I don't know. I just feel like he wants to be able to travel to Hawaii in his fucking helicopter.
I don't. There's so many
And go
better
shopping.
places in Hawaii, like Fiji or like St. Lucia, like way out there.
Oh,
like
he actually destroyed another part of the country. Let me find it. You two keep talking.
Well,
I
I was just going to say it was a weird move for him to do this very recently after saying that he wants to run for president. He didn't come out and say it, but it's a hot in the streets conspiracy theory.
hot in the streets.
Yeah.
The squawk on the street.
His New Year's resolution this year was to make friends in every state. So he said he has friends in about 20 states right now, and he needs to travel to 30 more. And guess how many of those states are probably going to be swing states? A lot of them.
All right, guys, I'm still looking for this shit. I can't find it. But he tried to swindle some other country out of their land. And that didn't go so well.
Ethiopia?
I don't know. I'm not going to read through this shit. Well, like, there he is.
Oh, he's making the Donald Trump face.
Well, would you rather have Mark Zuckerberg or Donald Trump as a repeat candidate?
Tom from MySpace.
Or, I was going to say, or Tom from MySpace or Kanye, because apparently he's running in 4 years.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of presidential figures, isn't Mark trying to run in 2020?
Yes, we just talked about that.
Yeah. I really hope
Spaced
Stubbs
up.
the cat wins if he's... joking me.
I think if Stubbs ran for president, you'd have to win.
That would be great.
Governor that many times in a row.
Who knows this guy? Oh, yeah, he's one of your friends, Woody.
Oh,
Framers
who?
Brubern?
First try.
Oh, that's a previous episode. My bad. My bad, guys. Oops.
Jalapeno.
Hey, what's going on, Tony? What's going on in here? We're talking about Mark Zuckerberg and how he's a piece of shit.
Is that Hot Tone?
Yeah. What's
Nice.
up, Hot Tone?
What's up,
That's
Hot
your new
Tone?
name. If you ever come on the show, Tony, you can come on the show. We'll call you Hot Tone.
He was going to be our Pokemon Go expert.
Was he?
Aw.
Is it Tony Chiappetta?
No, it's my Tony.
Oh, nope.
He
Sorry.
could be Hot Tone, too.
Well, he's Cold Tone because I already
Cold
have a Hot
Tone?
Tone.
Tony Tiger. But
you go.
anyways, how do y'all feel about Mark Zuckerberg trying to steal some land?
What a piece.
You think he's a piece of shit?
That's pretty shitty. There's so many other islands.
Get up in that mic.
There's so many other islands. Get a different island, you bitch.
What about you there, Flapjack? You said you don't know how you feel about him.
I think that he has my vote for 2020 if he runs.
Oh, Tony wants to go by the Hitman. You got it.
Yeah,
Ow.
he's got my vote, though.
So our sponsor is Tony the Hitman. If you need anybody dead, please contact him. But anyways, what did you say there?
He's got my vote in 2020.
You're going to vote for Mark Zuckerberg.
If he ran against, this is who we know is Donald's going to have to repeat. He already said what his slogan's going to be in 4 years. It's going to be "Keep America Great." Which
Not
is,
grab him by the pussy?
No. "Keep America Great," which is guaranteeing that he's going to make America great in these next 4 years, which is kind of ballsy on his part. And then we got Kanye West, who's just a delusional guy who likes fish dicks.
He's been in the hospital for quite some time. Poor
Yeah,
guy.
hoping he never comes out.
How would you feel if Mark tried to build a wall around Kauai?
How are we going to build a wall around Hawaii?
Well, it's just an island, so who cares?
Okay, yeah.
I'm not going there, so I don't give it two shits.
Hot Tony could work. Anyways, I think Mark Zuckerberg's a piece of shit.
Well,
Thanks for letting us stream on Facebook.
yeah, right. Thanks, Mark. People close to him have, when he said that he was going to run, or he didn't say it, but people are talking about him running, and people close to him have quoted him saying that he wants, or he's like an emperor. And his favorite game when he was
He's
a
like
kid-
an emperor.
Yes.
Okay.
He wants to, his favorite game when he was a kid is Risk, which is the
Ooh, I don't
objective
know if I
is to
trust
take
this guy.
the world over. I don't either. But he's got my vote.
Trump just wants to build walls around Mexico. This guy's trying to take shit over.
I'd rather rule the whole world than keep everyone out. There's some hot ethnic chicks that I want in America.
What's your favorite?
Blasians.
What the hell's a Blasian?
Black and
Asians.
Asian.
Yeah, but that's not like a domesticated country with them. That's an American thing.
Ooh, I don't know. I think there's more Blasians in the
Give me a
Far East.
purebred. Give me something purebred you want over here.
In the Far East, there's like no
Latinos.
black people over there.
Oh. Well, then
They
give me
always
some
freak out
Latinos.
when like black people are tourists. They're like, "Oh my god, what color you are, the dark man."
I like the people from the Eastern Bloc, like Russians and shit. You know what? Russians are more hillbilly and crazy than Americans.
Dude,
Have you seen some of the
crazy
videos on
shit that goes down in Russia? Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
They have like bears as pets, and they drink vodka 24/7.
And they just punch each other in the face and they hang
They
off the
drink
side of
warm
buildings.
vodka too. Crazy move.
Yeah.
There's no ice over there.
They're
They can't
nuts.
afford it.
Anyways, folks, we're going to jump into a segment that I really like. It's been around for a while. It's called Would You Rather. That's right. Would You Rather, where you have to choose two scenarios. Are they going to suck this week, Flapjack?
Oh, actually, yeah, they are.
Good.
Um,
That's what my favorite are when they suck.
They don't suck too bad, but if you like actually think about it, they do kind of suck a lot. So they both have to do with exiting the shower. Every time you get out of the shower, either two things can happen.
Oh, I'm scared.
First, you immediately have a uncontrollable urge to poop right after you get out of the shower, which is the worst.
It's like you have to start the whole day
Start
over.
So I have, after I get out of the shower, this
You have
happens
to
all the
poop.
time.
Yep. It's every time you take a shower, you step out, you need to poop right away.
That's kind of nice. I love pooping.
Yeah, but then you dirty your beehole up.
Yeah, I'll just wipe it with that good toilet paper I use now.
Thanks to me.
I think
Anyways,
that was my life advice.
Flapjack, so what's the next one?
You're guaranteed your first step out of the shower to step on a Lego, barefoot.
Oh.
I'm
Every
taking
single
shit.
time.
I'm taking a dump. I'm taking a dump.
I tend to maybe have to agree with you because I'm on record saying that's one of the worst pains in the world is stepping on a Lego barefoot. It sucks. But I'm also on the fence because I hate having to poop after I get out of the shower. It actually bothers me. It's always about the shoop. You poop and then you shower. That's
But
called
then again,
shoop.
you know what? The good thing about stepping out of a Lego for the rest of your life is it'll wake you up.
It will wake you
What
up.
if you'll eventually have really strong feet?
Yeah, you could build up some calluses, some Lego-shaped calluses.
Is it just one Lego, or is it like a bunch of them?
Just one.
And it just appears every time I...
Yeah, it's going to be wherever your first step out of the shower.
Is it different
gonna be on
shapes
a
of
Lego.
Legos?
Yeah.
Different colors?
Yes, different colors too.
Okay. Well, because the flat Legos, the real thin ones, those aren't so bad
Oh
to step
yeah,
on.
those aren't.
It's like an
But
actual big brick.
It's the block.
Yeah.
So is it any piece? Or
It's the
can
block.
you get lucky sometimes?
No, there's no thin piece. You're not
So it's
getting
going to
any
be
thin
one of
piece
the
action.
jagged pieces.
Yeah, you're fucked basically. I mean, it's going to hurt a lot.
I think I'll go with Legos.
I'm really back and forth on this, so
I don't know. I don't
the
know if I
ladies
can
go.
choose.
You have to choose.
No.
Do you like pooping? Pick.
Before or after? Yeah.
Well,
before
how
the
about we
shower?
flip a fucking bottle cap and choose for you?
Okay, that's fine.
No, you have to choose one.
Come on, play the
I'm
game.
leaning towards the Lego just because that's.
Less to deal with.
But no, you know what? I have those wipies, and that pretty much gets the job done. So
Like the dude wipes.
the dude wipe.
Yeah.
Why is it a dude wipe?
There's a brand out there called Dude Wipes.
That's for your sweaty balls.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's like that. It's
But
the
for
little
your
like
butthole?
Charmin. It's the
No,
wipies.
no, no. I feel like that the stipulation for this should be you can only use shitty toilet paper.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you don't get the comfort.
Yeah.
No Charmin Ultra Soft.
Just for this one poop.
Yeah. You got to use the
Well,
double
shit,
ply bullshit.
if I'm getting out of the shower and I can't clean my
It sucks
beehole
because
properly,
your butthole's gonna
It's
be
gonna
a
be
little
wet, so it just tears apart more than it already would.
then I'm totally going with the Lego. If I'm not allowed to clean my beehole properly afterward, I'm going with.
Flapjack. Can you fight for the shit?
Not anymore. Not if I can't use Charmin Ultra Soft. I'm taking the pain. No pain, no gain.
seriously.
Well,
I'm stepping on Legos, which
stepping on-
sucks. Fuck. That's a shitty
I'm still
life.
on the fence about it. I think I would take the shit
I want to shout out.
just to fight for it.
I want to shout out whoever came up with that because I found it on Reddit because that's just an outrageous thing to come up with.
You could shout out the username. Just saying.
I don't have it anymore. Didn't write it down.
Well, I'm gonna fight for the shit because somebody's got to fight for it. It's a dump. You'll feel good.
Yeah,
Not
but then
after
you
a
have
shower.
like
dump particles.
wet fucking
See, here's the trick. Here's the
shit
technique.
tickets stuck in
You
your
do
You
the
get
fucking-
Brazilians, so then there's nothing to catch it.
Well, you're gonna have the wet butthole, right? So
Yep.
what you do is you fucking wrap a bunch of toilet paper around your hand, girl style, blot your butthole, right? Mm-hmm. To dry it off, and then you proceed with normal wiping.
Can we just talk about how America needs bidets?
I
What's a
agree.
bidet?
We need bidet. What's a bidet?
The thing that sprays
Squirts
water,
water
at
right
your
on
butt.
your cornhole.
So we're not just using shitty paper to like wipe the most sensitive area of your body to clean it. Why do we do that? That makes literally no sense.
I would say the tip of my dick's a little more sensitive than my butthole.
Okay, second most.
Balls.
What's the deal with the bidets though? Does like the water go into your?
You can
like,
change the temperature and the strength of the water, pressure, and yeah, you sit down, it cleans your goods, and then you pat it dry.
Yeah, it power washes your butthole.
Yeah, it power washes your.
It'd be good after like a big sloppy diarrhea.
I have a lot of those.
I tried it in Italy. It was kinda
Yeah,
cool.
like seriously, America's
tried it?
behind on toilet technology.
For
Yeah.
real. Oh, have you seen the Japanese toilets? That shit's amazing.
Yeah, they've been around for fucking ever. They make ocean sounds.
Yep.
And they have
Colored
warmers
lights
in the seats.
Yeah, lots.
We
of
just
cute
got these
options.
porcelain. And you know what else I think they need to do? I think it's mandatory to put urinals in all houses from this point on.
The fuck? Why is that necessary?
Are we going to be sexist over here?
Anybody can use a toilet.
Yeah, but I want a fucking urinal
What? Why?
so I can stand up and pee.
You ever
can-
dookied in a urinal?
No, but I actually really wanted to.
Ew! You disgusting heathens.
I think it would just be so funny.
Have you done it?
No,
Why
there's
would
that
that be
South Park
fun?
episode about it.
I've
Mr.
always
Garrison's
wanted
like,
to take a
"Who
dump."
laid the chocolate dragon in the urinal?
I think I might do that for one of our stunts.
That'd be good.
No, you're not gonna shit in a urinal.
You're not going to stop me.
That's so wrong. Some poor soul has to clean that.
What if they're a child molester? That's a janitor.
But how are we gonna find out? How are we gonna know this?
Background checks
Oh,
via Facebook.
Thanks, Mark.
Good guy.
Oh, that reminds me. There's a one of my exes. He told me this sad, awful tale of how when he was in high school, he fucking took a poop in a Papacito's bathroom on the floor, and I couldn't believe this person did that. I was like,
He dookied on the floor.
he dookied on the
Why?
floor. It was a dare. He was a nasty little teenager, and I was just like, oh my god, Black Widow's ex-boyfriend's name here. That is just tragic. He's like, I know, I still regret it. And I'm like, ooh.
Sure know how to pick him.
Look at that face. Look at that. If you were ever to fucking force choke somebody, that would be the face. Anyways, we're going to jump into restaurant pro tips with Flapjack.
New segment. We're teaching you how to go to restaurants successfully.
properly, like a good human being.
Flapjack.
And just to get the most out of your experience in general, it's not always doing shitty stuff that annoys every fucking person who works in the restaurant. It's stuff that when you go, you can have a better experience, and that's what that's going to be this week. It has to do with ordering fried calamari. Anyone who's ever worked in a restaurant that sells calamari can attest to the fact that when an order comes up on the line, someone is trying one, whether it be the expo or the server
Oh, yeah.
or one of the
Those
cooks.
shits are good.
They're trying one of your fucking calamaris. And
It pisses Flapjack off because I'm a big culprit of eating other people's calamari before it goes out.
well, it doesn't really piss me off because I do it too. I believe in quality control. You should always check to make sure the food that's
So what do
going
you
out
lick
tastes
some
all right.
steaks too when they go out?
No. I would never do that. It's stuff. You take one little piece of calamari, that's not going to hurt someone. But when you're ordering it, you tell your server, I know one of you guys is going to eat some of it, so just throw me a couple extra rings on there, maybe a tentacle or two. You let them know that you know what's up. They'll hook you up, guaranteed.
Has anybody ever
Guaranteed.
called you out on it?
No, but if anyone ever did, I would be like, yo, double order this motherfucker some calamari.
Yeah, I do. If you have French fries, fried green beans, or calamari, I'm eating one of them.
Yep. I won't touch anything else. I'm taking one off carefully and trying it. It's
I
for
w-
your own good.
I would like to get away with the shrimp, but you can't do that.
Can't do the shrimp.
You know, maybe I'll take a piece of jumbo lump crab meat off your fucking steak.
I would never do that either.
But the cooks that handle the food where we work, they don't wear gloves,
No.
Do any cooks wear gloves?
and they got booger cocaine fingers.
Hope Rocky's not listening.
Hi, the Colonel. Anyways, that was pro restaurant tips with Flat Shack.
Yeah, but crack the joke to your server. They'll laugh. They'll probably hook you up with some. I would if someone said that to me. So
All right, guys. Story time with Cowboy, and boy, do I have a good one for you folks.
Butterfly in the sky.
Come on.
I can go twice as high.
Let's get it
I really
on.
love this song.
We all do.
Nigga,
In a book,
my nigga.
reading rainbow.
You think it's a game?
Yeah.
I can go anywhere.
suck
my dick.
bitch.
Friends to know.
Ooh, I always
My
think there's
nigga.
another bitch in there, and there's
Nigga.
not.
All right, it's story time with Cowboy.
We really love that line.
And if you live in Austin and you frequent the downtown area, you need to watch out for somebody. He's a blind black man with crazy eyes. He doesn't wear sunglasses or anything. He just lets his crazy eyes hang out.
B word.
Shut the fuck up. I need people to know what this guy looks like. But excuse me, folks. I'm still dying. Anyway, excuse me, folks. Pardon me. Anyways, this motherfucker, I fell for it the first time. Okay? I felt sorry swinging a stick around, you know, the blind man stick. And he's like, hey, can somebody help me? He's like, I'm trying to look for the bus stop at so-and-so. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's right there. He's like, oh, okay. I really need to catch a cab, and I feel bad for the guy. And he's like, I just need like $12. I'm like, oh, I got you. So I give him $12, right? When I open up my wallet, I'm like, here, I just have the $12. He's like, actually, 18 would get me further. Blind man, crazy eyes. You know those white, heavily cataract eyes that blind people have?
Yes.
Like he's a zombie or some shit.
Oh my god!
What? He's a piece of shit. I'm about to tell you why.
But you just said all blind people have zombie eyes.
No, the white the white eyes, but you can still see the fucking eye through the eye, but there's such a heavy coating of white.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with the certain race. Anyways,
Are blind people a race now?
Seriously.
Whatever.
Good Lord.
whatever. I thought you said something different. Anyways, I'm digging through my wallet, and he's like looking in the wallet, right?
Oh, he's looking at the wallet?
Yeah.
This scum.
Counting your dollars.
And he's like, actually, $18 would get me further. And I'm like, I don't have $18. And I did. But I gave him the money, and he started complaining, and he walked off. I'm like, fuck you. I've seen him 2 more times.
He complained.
Yeah.
What a
Because you
dick.
gave him $12. He complained.
Yeah, I gave him. So you
That's
know,
like
I'm
3 meals.
So that's his
Like 12
cab
meals at
ride to wherever he
McDonald's.
needs to go. So I seen him pull this stupid fucking stunt with 2 other people. I seen him wandering around. He's like, "Hey, I can't find this street. Do you know where it's at?" Fucking swinging his stick around, walking all slow, like running into shit. And he's like, "I need some money for a cab." I'm like, "Fuck this son of a bitch." And then I was skating with somebody, and he asked them the same thing. I'm like, "Psst, he's a con artist." And I walked off and sent him a text that it's a con artist. And after they walked away, I'm like, what did he say to you? And they're like, "Oh, he needed a cab ride." I'm like, "Yep. Watch out for this son of a bitch." I bet he doesn't even have, I bet he's
You
not
know,
even blind. I bet he has contacts.
I think I read about him on Reddit in the Austin subreddit. They're like, watch out for this guy. I'm going to double check when I get off, but I'm pretty sure I know. Yeah, I've read about it.
I bet he has fucking contact lenses in. That's why he knew how much money I had in my wallet.
Let's go fuck with him.
You want to?
Yeah.
Let's fucking beat him up.
No, we'll trick him into.
yeah.
We'll give him we'll
Let's
hand him off a
con-
piece of poop. We'll hand him off here's $12 for that fucking cab ride, and we'll just
Yeah.
look
And when
at
I'll
you.
just be holding the big steaming log in my hand.
yeah.
Big
See if he reaches for it.
demon log. I wanna be there
If
for
he
this.
grabs it, he's definitely blind.
Yeah.
And then what are we going to do?
Run.
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 Absolutely run.
We're gonna fucking push you down, so that way we can get away.
No, we'll push the blind person down. Because they're
Yeah,
like,
why the fuck would you push me? I'm probably going to be driving your asses downtown.
What if
you
he's
little
trying to bite
bitches.
one of us?
What
well,
the
they're
fuck?
like turtles. If you push them down, they take forever to get back.
You
up.
can't drive. We have
Old
to
people?
run. Somebody's gonna get our
Blind people.
Somebody's gonna get our license plate for pushing down a blind man.
Oh well, that's good. I have 2 license plates right now.
Oh, do you finally get them Tejas ones?
I did like a month and a half ago, and I just haven't put them on my.
Hey,
car
I
yet.
still have my pedicab license. We can
Plate?
just fucking pedicab. You know those 3-wheel taxi bikes?
I know what they are.
We'll roll up in one of those. Okay, and we'll get away in it.
Wait, do you still have access to your pedicab?
Yeah, I'm sure I can get it.
I do.
Do you want to do a podcast from the pedicab?
Yes.
That would actually be pretty good. I don't know how would you fit all this shit on there. though.
We need an extra little baby pedicab.
You guys are gonna have to wear it. We'll add straps to everything. So you're gonna wear this giant fucking mixer on your
Switchboard.
chest.
Oh my god.
I'll just
You're gonna
jog
be
after you
dialing it
guys
in
in the
and shit.
background.
Yeah,
No,
you'll
we
just-
can get one of those little baby trailer hitches that you put your baby or your
Yeah,
dog in.
that's not gonna kill my legs. Yeah, but so the plan is we'll roll up to him. Flapjack will have the poop.
I'll be filming it.
And we got to push him down. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get on all fours behind him, right? He's gonna grab the
Ooh.
poop.
The
You're gonna-
tabletop.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
I
you're
used
gonna
to
push
fucking tabletop
Flapjack.
people
You're
all
gonna
the
push
time.
him. You're gonna push him over her.
Okay.
And I need one of you to grab his stick because I really want it.
And then
Grab
we're
his
gonna beat
dick?
him with it.
No, his stick.
Oh.
His blind man's stick.
I was gonna say I'm not grabbing his dick.
You can grab his dick.
I'm not grabbing anybody's dick. You
Grab the
nasty-
blind man's dick.
No, it sounds like a terrible game, like a schoolyard game.
No, I'm shitting his
It's
hand.
2017. Trump's grabbing pussies. You might as well start grabbing dicks.
I'm not grabbing. no
Grab the
dicks.
blind man by the dick. But if he doesn't grab the poop, what are we gonna do? He's like,
Throw it
hey,
at
that's
him.
shit.
You're gonna
Throw it at him.
But that means he'll
No,
see her.
smush it in his face.
Pee on him.
He's not blind though.
Yeah. Even
don't know.
better.
But and then I'll get away. I'll be like, I'm gonna pedal real slow. I'm gonna start because the thing's hard. Pedicabs are hard to get momentum in. So I'm gonna kind of drive by you guys at the right moment, and you jump in.
Well, I'm the second fastest human on planet Earth, so.
So what you need to do is you need to do the bobsled team. You're gonna have to get behind the pedicab and push it.
Bobsled time.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the
That's right.
rhyme. Get on up. It's podcast time.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to push it because like
Yeah.
sometimes when I gave drunk people rides and I was struggling up a hill, they'd get out and push it,
Okay.
Oh, that's
and then they
sweet.
pay you money.
That's like slavery.
Yeah, I know, it's awesome. Yeah, so
Pedicab is
Justin
slavery.
Dylan Davis says this idea is genius. Justin says this shit is funny,
Justin.
Thanks, J-Town.
and he'd like you to do the show in the Asian voice an entire show.
Oh my god, that would take so
That's a
long.
lot.
Oh my god, big boy, I can't do it for that wrong. I'm glad that you listened to this. I miss you.
Anyways, oh, sticker giveaway, folks.
Yay.
If you watched the last episode, we are doing a sticker drawing. Do we have a fucking song for this I can play in the background?
presidential inauguration.
No, we'll just play this.
I was
Do you
hoping.
believe in sticker giveaways? Because that's what we're gonna do every week on the show. All right, folks. Last week, I did a drawing of sticker giveaway. Well, I just did the drawing today. This is what you get. You get 3 of the Einstein's heads. One's big, 2 of them the same size. And then my King Joseph, my fat cat. You win it. The way you can get into the sticker drawing is you comment, like, and share. If you do all 3, you're in 3 times. The winner is Mommy Giblets, Cardboard Steve's other half, or Molly Pitcher. You've won the stickers. Congratulations!
Seems like it might have been rigged, seeing as he was on the episode last week.
It wasn't.
Just throwing that out there.
Trust me, it wasn't. It wasn't rigged. But
Conspiracy theory
stickers.
alert.
I'm giving away stickers next week. I'll do a sticker video every week. We'll do the giveaway on the show, but look out for a short video for stickers. So I just wanted to put that out there. We're doing 33 minutes. We're doing good on time here.
Reddit read.
You want to do the Reddit read?
Yes.
It's about a dildo.
My fave.
All right. Reddit read.
I don't even know what I'm reading.
Reddit read. Where we talk about a giant dildo. Come here. You're probably going to have to read into my mic. Okay, where the fuck is it? Okay, here it is. Look at that big ass dildo.
Looks like a turd from here.
Okay. Do you got your mic, Candy? Here, you can use my mic. Go ahead and read.
All right. This is classic. Starting, I'm bored. Oh my
Sorry.
fucking god!
I just hit her in the face with the mic. I was trying to adjust it. Come here.
Come here. Get in there. I did it on purpose. All right, read this shit. Read it.
Calm down. I'm bored, so I'm leaving random reviews on products on Amazon. I just left a 1-star review for this item, waiting for it to be approved now. A million laughing, crying faces. This is what it said. And this is on a giant...
Real quick, yes.
It's on a giant dildo.
It's a giant dildo, and supposedly somebody loves to leave random comments on Amazon. And this is a really good one. It's not really a Reddit read, but here we go.
This thing almost killed my grandma. Okay, first off, this thing is huge. I didn't realize it when ordering. But when everyone left the house one day, I decided to give it the old college try. The suction cup works well. I had it stuck to my bedroom door. Okay, so when trying to use it, it was really big and awkward. I was trying to back it up slowly, letting my butthole adjust to the massive width. I had my iPod listening to Eye of the Tiger, trying to get pumped for the whole thing. Well, I didn't hear my grandmother come home early, and apparently I was making some noise rocking back on this mega dong mountain to the door. And I was singing the theme song to Rocky. Well, my grandmother comes to investigate and jerks my door open, which snatched the toy out of my butt, bringing my sphincter with it. My grandmother freaks and slams the door, which power drives this thing up to my anus all the way to the base. I'm screaming in pain, and my grandmother's yelling, holding her chest. Next thing I know, she collapses. So here I am with a bleeding prolapsed butthole, my grandmother on the floor. I'm in so much pain and freaking out, worrying that I've killed her. So I crawl over to her and push her life alert button to send the paramedics. One of which was a new guy, and when I tried explaining the story, he literally pissed on himself laughing. Anyway, they popped in a ammonia capsule and brought my grandmother back. She seems okay, but we haven't made eye contact for 2 weeks. My butt is a little worse for wear. And when I fart now, it sounds like a Peterbilt 379 releasing its air brakes.
Never heard an 18-wheeler release its air brakes? Oh, that was great.
That was something else.
That was amazing. I don't know what's going on with you now. But yeah, that was a Reddit read, folks. Anyways, that's right. Big dong dildos. Go leave a review. All right.
You ever heard of cough drops, dude?
Or any sort of modern medicine.
I'm an all naturalist, actually.
Yeah, me too.
Sounds like it's working real well.
Excuse me, folks. It's getting better, I swear.
Is it?
Yeah. Let's jump into the hypothetical, which is blue. Hypothetical question of the day. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Flapjack?
So, how many waves of children do you think you could fight off?
All right. How many 10 waves of second grader? Ow, fuck.
It's 10
Okay,
waves.
you have to fight 10 waves of second graders, right?
No, each wave has 10 second graders and then one
Yeah.
fifth grade
No.
boss.
It's 10 waves. Okay? How many waves do you think you could survive? 10 waves of second graders that fight you.
Of 10 kids.
No, it's just a huge class of them. Okay, let's give a number. How many second graders? I say 30.
30 second graders.
Yeah.
And then every 5 waves.
There's a fifth grade
Wait,
boss.
30 each wave?
Yeah, 30 each wave.
There's
Oh.
no way.
30 each wave.
Yeah, 30 kids coming at you? I don't
Fine, let's do 10 kids.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 kids, 10 waves. Okay, a wave. So the first wave is going to be 10 second graders. How old are second graders?
7.
8. Well,
7,
7, 8.
7, 8. Okay. And every 5 waves comes a fifth grade boss. Just one.
He's a boss, though.
Yeah.
So he blinks red before you kill him. Like in the old school.
Yeah. You got to jump on his head 3 times. Mm-hmm. How old are fifth graders usually?
10.
10.
Wait, you said a fucking second
10,
grader's
11.
like
They're
8,
10,
9.
11.
Okay.
And the fifth
They're
grade-
significantly bigger.
Kindergarten's 5 for most people. I don't know what you did.
5, 6, 7.
But
Yeah,
then
what was
first-
8 in kindergarten?
Shut the fuck up. So
Well,
what
he
if I
had secondary kindergarten.
Yeah.
Or what was it called?
pre-first.
Right.
Because I couldn't color in lines.
Failed nap time.
That's why. This is what I grew up to be. A fucking spinning cap wearing fucking doofus on a fucking podcast. But anyways, how many waves of these motherfuckers do you think you could survive?
Infinity.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, well, no, probably not infinity.
No,
but
you're full of shit because you know what? 10 kids. 10 kids.
Second graders are really small.
Yeah, but you think you're gonna one hit wonder these kids and they're just gonna go down, don't you?
Absolutely.
So I guarantee some of them can take hits.
Dude.
I
all right,
guarantee
so
that fifth
the only
grade
thing
kid's
that scares me is the fifth grade boss because there's some like fifth graders out there who are like way too big for being in fifth
Yeah, they
grade.
look like fucking 8th graders.
Well, I don't know if you guys ever watched the Little League World Series.
Just
Probably
to clear
not.
it, hold on. Justin wants to know. Just to clear it up, 10 second graders, you have to fight 5 waves before a fifth grade boss comes into the picture.
Correct.
And you have to jump on the fifth grade boss's head 3 times.
Right. But there's some, like I was saying.
How many waves can you survive? Anyways.
The only thing that's tripping me up is the fifth grade boss because there's those freak fifth graders out there who are like 6'1" and like 220
So you
pounds.
think
And
you'll
you're
be
just like, you're
okay
not
till
5,
that-
dude. You're like, or you're not in fifth grade. You're in high school.
So 5 waves for you?
No. I'm saying that's the only thing that's
You
tripping me
can't
up.
go on forever.
Right. I'm
Because
gonna
you know
say-
what? There's an old saying in fighting, and that's fatigue turns any man into a coward. And you're going to get tired fighting kids. You're going to be tired of punting children.
Yeah, I'll say like 25.
And it's going to be in the octagon, so you can't get out.
The fifth grade boss will take me down.
20 waves?
25.
So you think you'll be able to defeat 4 fifth grade bosses?
Yeah, the 5th one will get me though.
Do you?
I'll be tired by then.
I don't think you can make it that much.
Yeah, me neither.
What about you there, Black Widow? You
I
think
think
you
I
can-
could definitely make it through a couple waves of the.
You realize
Little
like
ones.
the second graders, you can just literally just pick them up and just throw them.
But they don't stop coming. You don't get a fucking break. You have wave after wave.
Yeah, but it's like in like the old school like
They
street
bite, dude. They're going to bite.
No, dude. Once you beat them up enough, they like blink and then
Here's the
disappear.
stipulation. They all have rabies.
I don't think that matters. 25.
They're going to bite you and they're going to hit you in the dick.
Can't bite me if you can't touch me.
You really think 10 kids coming? So when they come out, they're gonna open up these gates, right? It's like a gladiator fight. They're gonna come from every direction at once and close in on you.
Why are we always fighting things? Like we're fighting the shark. We're fighting.
think
What
we
was
were
the other
fucking the shark.
thing?
Yeah, we fucked the shark in the gills.
What was the thing that we were gonna fight in the octagon?
A gorilla.
Harambe?
Yeah. Why are we always fighting things, you guys?
Because that's any weapons allowed.
That's what
Justin
boys
wants to know
do.
if there's any weapons allowed.
No weapons.
No. A pool noodle.
No bare knuckle.
Pool noodle.
Pool noodle. I think you should have I think you should have a pool noodle and a pool noodle and a fucking trash can lid for a shield. No,
I'm taking 25 regardless.
of your
I
weapons.
stand by that.
Or you know what? I think you should have a Home Depot cactus in a little pot.
All right, 50 if I get a cactus.
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Just bare knuckles. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
25.
But your knuckles are gonna start bleeding, man. It's like when you punch a 5th grader in the face, it's gonna hurt.
You don't have to punch him. You just jump on his head 3 times.
No, that's the 5th grader. The 2nd graders.
Yeah, you throw them.
How do
And
you
then
have
they
to kill
blink
them,
and they
right?
Go away.
You have to kill them or in contact.
No, it's like the old school video games when you beat someone up, you hit them 3 times, and then they blink and disappear.
No. I think they're going to be laying around. It's going to be. They don't disappear.
So it's like zombies in Call of Duty.
They get in. They might bend over and start crying, and they're out. It's just normal ass kids with rabies.
So you just have to make them cry?
No, they just got to give up on fighting you.
Yeah, okay. Santa isn't real. Boom.
You know what? Fuck
Tears.
it. They have rabies, and they're going to continue to fight until you knock them out.
I gave you my number, so.
What, 25 waves? I
Yes.
think you're full of shit. I don't think you can do it. How many 5th graders? Tony, one 5th grader every 5 waves of 2nd graders. How many Black Widow?
Just a couple, probably. I don't know.
Billy. Oh, Billy. What's up, Billy? You think that's funny, don't you? How many waves?
A couple.
2?
3, 4.
So you don't even think you're going to make it to the 5th grader?
I don't know. Kids are scary, and I'm small. Like, I'm small.
Yeah, they're going to fucking tear you apart.
I'm small.
They bite.
But I can kick pretty good. So I can kick their little bitch asses.
Yeah,
out
but
of
you're
the
going to
way.
get tired so fast. That's why I don't think you can survive, Flapjack. You're going to get so tired after 25. How many kids is that?
250.
You're going to fight 250 kids and you don't think you're going to get tired.
No.
That's at least a fucking 2 silverback gorillas.
Well, actually, no, it's 205 because the 5th wave is just one 5th grade boss.
That's like going to be harder than fighting a silverback gorilla.
No.
There's
That's
no way. I think I could survive. I think I could survive before I get tired, or do they just tear me apart
Before you die.
till I die?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, so they're gonna like fucking bite and scratch at you and eat your guts because they have rabies.
Ew.
Yeah, they have rabies. Tony says beat their little ass. Yes, Justin, they come from all directions. It's in the octagon. They're gonna. Oh, it's gonna be
Doesn't
like.
matter.
They're gonna come from all. I think I could survive 15 waves, realistically.
3 bosses.
Yeah.
I think the kung fu, or what was it, taekwondo? That come in handy.
Yeah, the kung fu kicks. That's all. I'm gonna kung fu kick everyone in the head.
I think you guys are overestimating how little 2nd graders are.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick them in the fucking head.
Yeah, like if you just threw one kick to the dome piece, they're done.
Yeah, but you have to also jump on top of a 5th grader's head 3 times.
Oh, well, I got hops. I did a lot of calf raises. back
Yeah,
in
but
the
that's a
day.
huge fucking jump. How tall is a 5th grader? They're old enough to ride. They're tall enough to ride a roller coaster ride, right?
No. Second graders,
some of
no.
them.
No, 5th
Fifth
graders.
graders.
Oh, 5th, yes.
So that's like 42 inches. I know you don't have that kind of leap.
I don't have a 42-inch vert, but it's up there.
Justin wants to know: can we use the 2nd graders as weapons?
Oh, yeah. You swing them around by their feet and just knock other ones out.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely.
Because they're laying around.
Yep.
Justin's smart.
Maybe you can snap off a leg. There
Yeah.
you go. In that case, 20 waves.
Yep. Bring them on, baby. Helicopter those kids.
Use them as a bat to beat them. Swing the 5th grader. All right. Yeah, guys. So, yeah, that's a good one. We're going to jump in the next segment, which is should be asked the opposite sex.
Yeah, because I've got it ready.
Fine, we'll do that. Yes. Which is what's the song for that?
It's
Here.
oh, orange.
What it is, everybody report to the motherfucking dance floor with
All
their
right.
motherfucking drinks. They wet ass pussy,
So,
they big fat asses,
I have
big
two.
round
I mean, they kind of go hand in hand.
nipples,
What is
'cause I'm coming for you.
when you're meeting like a new chick, or you see a hot chick on the internet or wherever, Bumble or yeah. What is the like one clothing thing that is like a super turn off, and what's like a makeup or like hairstyle thing that's like a major turn off?
G.I. Jane haircuts are a turnoff. Or that fucking haircut where it's like right here, you know, it's shoulder length, and then
A
it gets real
bob?
short in the back.
The bad in between.
It's the it's
Some
the-
chicks can pull it off, but a lot of chicks
It's
can't.
called the "Can I speak to the manager" haircut. I think that one's worse. And you said clothing item?
Yeah.
Crocs.
Yeah. Fuck Crocs.
They're hideous.
Unless you're working in a restaurant, I get you can
Or a
wear them, but I
nurse.
still think they're
Or a
fucking
nurse.
super lame. I don't know.
Or
Truth
like
be
a
told,
makeup thing.
too
Makeup?
much
Really thin eyebrows.
painted on eyebrows.
Yeah.
That shit can beat it.
And you had another question? You want me to ask mine? Do you have one, Flapjack?
Wait, you didn't give an answer really. Clothing or style.
There's
or
no
haircut.
clothing that like turns me off.
Even like the mom jeans.
No, I think mom jeans are pretty hot sometimes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You gotta have a mom butt though. Can't not have a mom butt and be rocking mom jeans.
But what about like a hairstyle or like a makeup besides just the painted on eyebrows? It's bad. Bows.
The painted on eyebrows is just a really big turnoff. There's no hairstyle that's bad for me. I even like dreads. I think dreads are super sexy on a chick.
Even a G.I. Jane haircut?
Like shaved head,
Yeah.
like bald, or like what my hair is like,
Buzzed.
but
Buzzed.
not balding.
Like a zero.
A zero. Yeah, I mean, if you have a nice shaved head, pull that shit off. Natalie Portman did. She looked hot as fuck with shaved head.
It says Natalie Portman is a boss.
Agreed.
And you had another question?
No, that was it.
Okay. Why? Here's my question. So when dudes don't like each other, how do you think we'd approach that?
I know where this
Usually.
is going.
Well, when I don't like people, regardless
ignore
of their
'em,
sex,
right?
I just don't talk to them.
Yeah.
Like if I'm giving you shit, that doesn't mean I don't like you. That means I do like you. If I don't talk to you, that means I don't like you.
Yeah, I think that's how men usually approach it.
Right.
But why is it that when women don't like another girl, they'll have full-on conversations and be like, "Oh, you look good" and shit, and then you guys start rolling eyes at each other and fucking just making these snarky ass faces. You know what I'm talking about?
There's a great meme about this that was circulating the interwebs about 8 months ago that just nails exactly what you're talking about, the difference between men
you remember
and
it?
women. Not word for word, but it was basically like it showed these three dudes together and like it was their speech bubbles, and it was like, "Fuck you, dickhead. You're a piece of shit. I hope you die." And then one of them left, and the other two remaining were just like, "Man, Craig's such a good guy." And then it was the same scenario with three chicks, and they were just giving each other compliments. And then one of the chicks left, and the other two were just like, "Ah, she's such a bitch."
Now, before you answer this question, since you're the female on the show, Justin says the shit Hillary Clinton wears is a big turnoff. That's a good valid
Pantsuit?
point.
Yeah, I will agree with that. That's my answer. A pantsuit. No, thank you.
Can you answer the question of why females will pretend to like each other and give each other the catty roll eyes? And
Unfortunately, women love to tear each other down. Just how it is. But
get in that mic.
women love to tear each other down. Unfortunately, it's I don't know what it's hard to explain. It's like embedded in our DNA. Although I try as hard as I can not to be fake because I hate the fakeness. Like if I don't like somebody, I'm not going to sit there and like compliment or fucking whatever, and then as soon as she turns in, Becky's a bitch.
What if you're forced into a situation?
I mean, if I have to
with your
interact with her,
friends?
I'm gonna be cordial, but I'm not gonna be.
Are you going to do the eye
fake.
thing? Because women are really good with that eye thing.
When she leaves, like
There it is. Those shifty ass
The
eyes.
shifty eyes, probably.
The shifty eyes.
Probably. I give shifty eyes to everybody
Or
though.
the fucking the eye roll. Can you give me a good eye roll there? There you go.
Ooh, you do the under eye roll. That's sneaky.
It's just a part of. It's unfortunate because I can't imagine like talking shit to a girl in like a loving way, like you dumb whore. And God, Becky's just so sweet. That sweet
Yeah,
dumb
that's-
whore. Like I can't. I
We're
don't.
just wired differently.
It very much so. Yeah. It's
like,
it's
don't-
just a part. It just how that like the shit talking to each other is like part of like guy bondingness. Well, it's like the complete opposite for us. It's sad.
Oh, but here, Chuck, here's some
Who's Chuck?
Oh,
cowboy. Here's some bonus life advice.
Who
that's not
hasn't
on
done
this
it this
segment.
episode?
Don't try to understand girls because girls understand girls and they hate each other.
Ooh.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Good one. That's the quote of the episode. Can you write that down?
Yeah.
Yeah, write that down. Anyways, let's jump into Power Rankings. That's right, Power Rankings, where we pick our 3 Power Rankings. Flapjack, fire away.
We're doing acronyms this week. Top 3.
SOS.
I had to explain to Cowboy what a
I didn't know what an
acronym
acronym
was.
is. SOS
But-
for me.
Okay. That's your number 3 or your number 1?
Number 1.
Okay.
You know what it means, right?
Yeah, save our souls.
No, it means sauce on the side.
Oh, good one.
Because I type it in the computer
Yeah,
all the
you're,
time.
so you're too lazy to put dressing.
Yeah.
SOS, baby.
Yeah.
OTS
What?
on the side. OTS.
Fuck, I had another one. TTYL. And
TTYL?
yeah, talk to you later.
Did you use that back in like
Oh,
the
yeah.
Of course.
IM days?
AIM.
You used
Yes.
TTYL? That's a chick acronym.
And come back to me.
Okay.
I only have one right now.
Okay. Well, give it to us.
LOL.
No. Ew. I don't like using LOL.
I actually here's my other one.
I
LMA
never-
LMFAO ROFL. Laughing my fucking ass off rolling on the fucking floor. There
No,
you go.
Rolling on
go.
the floor laughing.
The only
yes.
one I use is SOS.
I don't like LOL because like
What about-
99%. Can I finish? Thanks.
What about
Most of the time when people
LOLZ?
use LOL, they're not laughing out loud. It's bullshit. So I always just put haha or usually baha. Baha. Anyway, the one I really like and can think of is TTFN. Ta-ta for now. Tigger.
I do like
Yeah.
LOLs. LOLZ.
Lols.
Yeah.
I was never a lol guy. Or a lols. Regardless of the
I
Z
like
or not.
lols. I use it.
What are yours?
Because I agree with her. They're not really laughing out
Yeah,
loud. You
no.
know the amount of ha's that are in my haha, how funny it actually is. If it's just like ha period.
Well, I feel like in all caps, LOL means it's really funny. They're laughing in their minds.
Which is not out loud.
Actually, I want to take back TTYL and this is a video.
G2G.
No, this is a video game acronym, and it's PTFO GTFO.
Get the fuck out. It's the last part.
Yeah, play the fucking objective or GTFO.
Oh.
Get the fuck out.
Nice. I like it.
What about you there, Flapjack?
Number 3. This just came in to my general knowledge period about 4 or 5 days ago. WoW. WOW.
What does that mean?
Not World of Warcraft, which some people might think. Wise Old Woody, which is what some chick that I work with at the Grove described me as, and she called me old. She's 21.
That's funny because your name's not even Woody.
I know. Who's that? But I was just like, I'm old. But that's kind of sweet that I'm considered wise. And I'm not old, so fuck people who think they're old when they're like 27 years old.
Yeah.
Number 2, maybe my personal favorite, but it's coming in at number 2, IJGFM. Here comes a fart in the mic. That was an SBD bonus acronym.
Bonus
That wasn't that good.
Yeah, IJGFM. I'll
What's
just
that?
go fuck myself.
Oh, I like BBW.
Big black women.
It's on Craigslist, you know?
I do now. And my all-time favorite, which is a very underrated acronym because I feel like a lot of people don't even know that it's an acronym, SCUBA.
What the fuck is that?
Scuba diving?
Yeah. It's an acronym?
Yeah, it's
Scuba?
not like an actual word. It's an acronym.
For
You didn't
what?
know that?
No.
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Ooh.
Did you know that, Black Widow?
I did know it was an acronym. I forgot what it stood for.
Yeah.
Justin likes NSFW, not safe for workplace.
That's another good one that I forgot about.
Oh,
There's a lot of good
Justin.
acronyms out there
Yeah.
these days. But shout out to Scuba, especially.
FML.
Fuck my life and what else? Throw it out there.
You know what I do with all the normal, like the LOL and the SMHs? I spell them out like how the letters.
What does SMH mean?
shaking
Shake my head.
That's it?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Nope.
No.
That would be the word if it was a word.
That's what I thought all this time. I
Smh.
thought people were like smh,
No, it means they're shaking their
like
head.
they were
They're just like,
disgusted.
Yeah, like tisking.
yeah. Learn something new every day.
What about you got one there? That's it, just two?
ICMI or ICYMI,
What is that?
in case you missed it.
Ooh, I got one. TLDR. Too long, too lazy, didn't read. Read it. It's like a summary of a long
Oh, I've
post.
seen that before.
Too long, didn't
Interesting.
read. Too lazy, didn't read.
YOLO, the lamest. The
Ooh.
lamest. Justin says that's the
Who's
lamest.
that, Drake? Is Drake commenting on our...
No. Justin says that's the lamest one.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not my Justin. I got all excited for no reason.
No, your Justin was in there.
Oh, okay,
At
cool.
one point. But anyways, we're gonna jump into. We're doing okay. Fun fact. What color is that?
That is
Oh
purple.
my god. Yeah.
Numbers game, but shit don't add up.
All right. Fun fact. Go for it.
There's a lot of blood in the human body. A lot of blood vessels. Should I correct myself?
Yeah.
If you were to take them all out of your body, in an average human,
The blood vessels?
and line them up side by side, what's the distance you think it would be?
Miles.
How many miles? Because it is in miles. I'll give you that.
Well, I can't guess the mileage, but I guarantee it wraps around the world at least once.
No.
Yep.
Jeez. Shut the fuck up.
What?
It's that many?
I'm guessing. I didn't say that. Wait, are you nodding your head?
What's your guess?
What's your guess?
Clearly, I have no idea. Because if it wraps around the world, I have no idea how many miles.
I know it's something fucking stupid. Because every time he does one of these fun facts, it's the most outrageous shit in the world.
Crazy.
Yeah.
This one might be the single most outrageous one out of all of them.
1.5 times?
It's 60,000 miles. You'll wrap around the Earth more than 2 times because it's 26 and change to go completely around the Earth. 60,000.
There's no way.
Yeah. Well,
But actually, think about
I
it. They're
agree,
really
like-
small. How small are they?
think about your body. Like, how can you take everything that's in your body and it wraps around the world 2 times? How does that make sense? This one was the one I double checked it too because I was like, there's no fucking way that is possible, and somehow it's possible.
Double fact check. I'm proud of you.
I always double fact check.
Double?
Yeah,
Always?
always.
Even on the fucking. How many farts would it take to make a nuclear bomb?
Yes.
You would want to know that.
I
But
can
how
see
does
it makes sense.
Like, actually, like, think
Pretend
about
you're
it.
like your body is a roll of string, and you just unravel it, little tiny bits from head to toe, and you just unravel it.
60,000 miles.
Yeah, I could see it
Can't.
happening.
out of my 5'10", 155-pound body.
Yeah, but it's all girthy and shit. You have to unravel it as a string. Imagine you got thrown into a
Getting real
meat
deep
grinder.
here.
It
Ew.
hurts my brain to think about how that is possible.
Yeah, samesies.
It makes sense to me.
Out of all
I'm
of us
surprised
here.
that you knew that it was at least one time
Yeah.
around.
Well, I
That's-
was just fucking shooting out there. I knew it was going to be something stupid.
It's crazy.
It is
Who the
crazy.
fuck? Who studies this shit?
Out of motherfucking control.
I don't know. Somebody's crunching numbers. People love the crunch numbers.
Sure do.
Anyways, we're going to actually jump into. I'm excited for this.
Uh-oh.
Gambling with Idiots. That's right. This is a segment where we bet on sports. And holy shit. Just real quick, let's talk about... That's my radio voice. Bring it back down to normal. Let's talk about that fucking Green Bay against the Cowboy game. Because I was anticipating the shit out of this game. I was happy.
As was the entire football world. Everyone slated it as what was going to be the best game of the season up to this point, and it pretty much delivered on that.
Yes. Now, if you're not into football, that would have been the game to watch.
Yeah. And you got into football on another one of... Because you asked me earlier, was it the best Packers game I've ever watched?
The Cardinals game? Oh, no. I asked Flapjack earlier if the Cowboys versus the Packers was a good game. And what made it so good was the last few fucking seconds.
I mean,
so
yeah,
intense.
just the way it ended. And to answer your question, it was the best for me personally because the Packers came out on the winning end of it. But last year's Cardinals game, which was like the first game that turned you on to football, from a pure football standpoint, was probably just as good. And the year prior to that, when the Packers played the Seahawks and blew a fucking 14-point lead with 12-point lead with 4 minutes left.
I seen another Hail Mary from Rodgers with 0 on the clock.
Yeah,
I didn't know
he's
you
done
could,
it 3 times in his last 3 tries.
I didn't know you could throw the football with 0 on the clock.
As long as you release it before, or as long as the snap happens before clock strikes 0.
Really?
Yep.
Because he was running around with it with 0 on the clock.
He's done it 3 out
No,
of
he
his
was.
last 3
I
times.
don't know who he
He's
was
a magician.
You know what blows my mind is how the Giants killed the Cowboys, but Green Bay can kill the Giants. Yet this was such a close game.
That's why they play the game. That's a saying in sports. Because you can't just go by what it is on paper. You know, there's a ton of intangibles. Black Widow's sleeping.
Literally, that timeout move the Cowboys coach called right when they were about to kick the ball.
Yep. Probably not the best.
Did that make was that game making your butt? Because you're a Packers fan. Was that game making your butthole pucker?
No. And it's crazy, but Aaron Rodgers is playing that good right now that I really don't care because I just know as long as he finishes the game with the ball in his hands, they're going to win.
What about when that interception happened where the Cowboys got the ball? You remember that play?
I do. It was a hell of an interception, and the first one he's thrown in 8 games.
So that interception, and then what, did they get flagged or some shit because of holding?
Yes.
What if they would have had the ball after that? How do you feel?
Like I said, as long as Aaron Rodgers has the ball in his hands towards the end of the game, I'm not worried about it.
Brandon's saying go Falcons. Is that your
Good.
new team?
That's who we play this weekend.
Is it? I wanted to see both teams win, but I'm a little more excited the Packers won.
Yeah. You bet 'em.
Because-
You went 3-1 last week. Me and you both.
Nice.
Cardboard Steve, who was filling in for the Chicks, went 1-3. We're not going to count his season standings to the Chicks because he's a dude. So, yeah, there's 2 games this weekend, both on Sunday. First one up's Green Bay in Atlanta. Atlanta has to win by 5.
All right, is Atlanta statistically the better team right now?
They're the best offense in football this year.
Have these two teams gone at it
They
yet?
played in week 8.
Was that when Aaron was playing like shit?
Yes. Well, it wasn't that he was playing like shit. Their defense was playing like shit. But even with that, they won by 1 point, and they scored a touchdown with, probably 12 seconds left.
Who did?
The Falcons.
So the
to
Falcons
win.
won that one?
Yeah, they won on their, no time remaining, basically. And it was by 1 point. And it was in Atlanta.
I'm going to go with Green Bay on this. Black Widow?
I want to say Green Bay, but I don't know. Yeah, I think Green Bay.
That makes me uncomfortable that you both are going with that, because I am too. we'll see what happens. And then that's the afternoon game.
Yeah, but how does the quarterbacks compare?
Actually, Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback playing right now, like in terms of the last 5 or 6 weeks. Bless you.
Thanks.
Matt Ryan probably had the best season out of any quarterback. He set a couple of records, and he is probably going to win the MVP. I would bet money on that. Even though Rodgers and Brady are going to make it close, I would imagine that Matt Ryan will win it.
Who's beating the Falcons?
They lost, like... They didn't lose to anyone good. They just had off days.
Okay.
I think they had 3 losses. Maybe 4.
So what's the next game?
Pittsburgh Steelers playing in New England.
Dude, what's the spread?
Patriots have to win by 7.
Have they played yet?
They did play, but when they played, Ben Roethlisberger was hurt, the starting quarterback for the Steelers. So that kind of took away everything.
I'm going to take Brandon's advice on this one and go with Steelers. I'm not a Patriot fan.
New England.
Like, I don't know.
911 emergency response. You taking New England?
Mm-hmm.
I am taking the Steelers as well. I predicted Steelers Green Bay in the Super Bowl probably about 10 weeks ago, so I got to stick to my guns. Wish I threw some money on that, but whatever.
And do we have another game?
There's only 2 today, or 2 this weekend.
Damn.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty, guys. There's only 3 games left in the football season. Are you sad?
And then the big show.
Yeah, because there's not
No.
many other sports I really want to talk about.
in H-Town. Lady Gaga.
maybe
I'm gonna watch
hockey
it just
or
for that. Gaga.
I looked into it, what tickets would be, cheapest tickets would be for the Super Bowl, because I was gonna go when the Packers win this weekend, because I've never seen them play in person, and I've always wanted to. Guess what the cheapest ticket's going for?
$4,000.
It's pretty close.
Oh, I'm good.
3,500.
3,500.
For one. One ticket.
Mm-hmm. For the nosebleed section. And it was over 5,000 when the Cowboys were still in it last weekend. After they lost, the prices dropped drastically. But fucking, like, if it was like $1,000, I would have done that. 3,500, I really don't have that money.
Where would you want to sit?
I don't care. I would just want to be there. I've never seen the Packers play in person.
Would you prefer nosebleed?
No.
Would you
I mean,
prefer
if money wasn't an object, I would prefer to be fucking right at the 50-yard line, front row. That's the best seat.
Is it?
Yeah.
I feel like if you're like on the end of the goal line,
I was gonna
it kind of
say,
sucks.
or maybe no. But if you are in the end zone, you could get those people who jump up into the stands, and you get to like pat them on the back, and then you never wash your hand again, and you just like put it in like a case. You just walk around with the case.
Is
on
that
you.
what you would do?
Yeah. If it was someone who I liked,
Would you get your hand autographed?
I would just I would never wash it ever.
Well, folks, that's the show. Any last words?
No.
Black Widow?
Have a good weekend.
Oh, yeah, actually, I do have some last words. On your comments, whatever, fans out there, if you want to hear us talk about anything, just put it in there. We'll fucking talk about it.
Yeah. Give us some
Throw
ideas.
it out there.
Because we tried doing this with Twitter, like, way back in the early days, and it just never took off. We wanted to do, like, a fan interaction where you guys come up with some shit and we talk about it. So let's do that with now we got Facebook Live going. We're getting a lot more comments and stuff. So, got any ideas?
Throw it
Fucking
out there.
throw it out there. We'll talk about it. Oh, and shout out to Gabe for this awesome tablecloth scarf that he brought for me.
All right, folks. Go fuck yourselves.
Hasta la pasta.
What it is, everybody report to the motherfucking dance floor with they motherfucking drinks, they wet ass pussies, they big fat asses, and them big brown titties with them
Pepperoni nipples.
Cause I'm coming for you.
I got bitches all on my dick and every day, sucking on my balls, licking on my balls. Bitches, they know, sticking in that booty.